Good morning and welcome. I'm going to try and make a video about this fishing trip. I'm here in Mexico, Campeche. This is the Tabasco region, nothing to do with the hot sauce. It's a region in southern Mexico, and here it's very, very hot. The purpose of my video is to show how I go fishing. Now I don't know if I'm going to be able to show any of the fishing because I'll try. I've only got my iPhone, so it's kind of difficult to film catching a fish, but I'll do my best. Anyway, I am on my way to the bus stop. The purpose of this video is to try to show how cheap you can have a fishing trip. Okay, apart from the flight here. Granted. Anyhow, so I'm staying in a town called Ciudad del Carmen. It's an island actually, and it's a very quiet part of Mexico, very safe, if anyone's wondering about that. And I'm staying in a hotel that costs 400 pesos a night. Very nice little comfortable hotel with AC, and that is about I don't know, what's 400 about 25 pounds or 30 something dollars, $33 a night. You can get cheaper, but I found a clean hotel, really nice clean hotel. Anyhow, that's the hotel. Food is very, very cheap here. You can survive on 500 pesos a day or less. I've been spending around 200 to 300 pesos a day on food and bus and those things. And now I'm on my way to the bus stop. I'm walking because save money on the taxi, which is $2. And everyone else is on their way to work. In front of me is the big state-owned Pemex oil and gas company, which is the main employer around here. If you work in there, it's this sort of ugly building at the end of the street here. A lot of people work in there. That's Pemex. Anyway, I'm on my way. I'm going to take the bus about 40 minutes down the coast to the east to a town called Isla Aguada, a small town of less than 5,000 people. And there's a fishing spot that I was told about, and it's a bridge. It's a superb fishing spot, and I want to tell you all about it. So I'm going to pick up this video a little bit late because I like filming people coming into a busy area now. But yeah, I'll meet you. I'll put a map in the video, hopefully. Explain how to get there. This bridge crosses the entrance to a lagoon, and there are some very, very big fish that swim underneath this bridge. The locals fish it. Anyway, I'm going to come back in a short while because I don't like filming people. I'm not that sort of. And the point is to keep quiet, keep a low profile. It's very hard here because they stick out like a white crow, but people are very, very friendly here. Very nice. Very, very welcoming. Everybody says good morning, good afternoon. People are very laid back. This town is a bit poor, run down. But the area is very beautiful. It's all mangroves, very low lying. It's hot. If you don't like the heat, maybe this is not the place for you, but you can manage. While I'm walking out to the bus stop, I'm just going to quickly run through some of the costs of this trip. Apart from the flight here, which is the main expense, I'm trying to find places around the world where there are fish. Much of the world is fished out. You hear about trips where people go out, catch nothing. Here, there are still big fish. You're going to get some serious rod bending action here. Snap lines. The locals hand line. There's not many people using rods. but it's not overfished. At least Isla Aguada, where I'm going, it's not overfished now. So as I said, my hotel costs around $35, $33 a night. It's clean, it's safe. Taxis here cost $2 for a ride anywhere in this small city. $2. Oh, yeah, found a little piece of jewellery. Looks cheap. Not gold. Never mind. Anyway, the bus is also the same price. So to go 40 minutes up the coast, it's 36 pesos. Same to come back. Buses run about every hour and they're very easy to use, very comfortable, air conditioned. And food is easy to get here. There's lots of street food, tacos, tostadas, really good fish. And if you want to spend a bit more money, there's famous prawns or camarones here, which are delicious. You catch prawns in the lagoons. They're amazing. It's a little bit busy now because this is rush hour. Rush hour in Carmen. Okay, get through this first. So, the whole point of this is to go fishing and hopefully hook into some big monsters without paying big bucks, like the DIY. So I'm going to show you the spot and I'm going to show you how I do it. This lagoon is interesting, and so the water rushes in and out of this huge lagoon. It's either coming in or out. The water gets a bit slack sometimes during the slack times under the bridge, but it's a huge bridge. Now it's very interesting, there were actually 2 bridges there. I'll show you later. And one of the bridges was abandoned because it started to fall down, but it's still got pedestrian access, and it's this bridge we can fish off. And you just dangle lines down. It's about a few meters above the water, so you dangle your lines down. You can just about use lures, but the best is to use either bait or jigs, little metal jigs, 30 gram, 16 gram, and they're very effective. A lot of species there, from pufferfish to catfish to jacks, trevally, all sorts of fish. I caught a manta ray the other day, and there are mangrove jacks as well. There are other strange fish like beltfish. A lot of fish, but the most exciting, the jacks. Oh, sorry. Yeah, people have dogs behind bars here. Anyway, another 20 minutes to get to the bus station. The bus goes at 9 o'clock without fail every morning from the bus station along the coast. It's a very pretty ride. You pay the driver in cash. Make sure you have the rate change. 36 pesos. So either you got a 50 note or you got coins. You need lots of shrapnel here. It's better to use money. Cash. And okay, I'm going to pick this up on the bridge a little bit later, and see you then. Okay, I arrived here in beautiful Isla Aguada. It's a slight breeze blowing. It's nice and hot, but the weather, I think, is perfect. And I've arrived to the bridge. This big bridge here. This is the abandoned bridges. The abandoned bridge. There are 2. This is the main road into Isla Aguada to Ciudad del Carmen. We built a new bridge. Something went wrong with this bridge, but not the locals. It's only pedestrian. So on the left of this bridge is the lagoon. On the right is the open sea, and the water rushes in twice a day. and out. Quite strong currents, and you'll see that there's a lot of predators hunting under the bridge, big jacks, other fish, lots of manta ray. Caught one the other day, that's scary, and other types of fish as well. I saw, I forgot the name of it now. There's a huge variety, a lot of pelicans here. Today I can see bird activity, diving in the water. And what the locals tell me is when the water's running clear, you want to drop your baits into that. So yeah, I can see ahead there's a nice divide between the clear. Anyway, okay, now my setup. So I've got a very simple travel rod here. This one goes everywhere with me. It's a Croy 4-piece, and I've got a jig, just a simple jig, and I'm using braid with a nice strong leader. That's it. See the guys coming back now. They fish on the bridge by hand. So let's go. I'll when I hook up, if I hook up, and I will, I'll see if I can film it. My best. Anyway, off we go. Good luck. Okay, here I am on the bridge leading to Isla Guada. And there's the lagoon. You can see some pelicans. There are dolphins here as well. Soaring about. They know there's fish here. At the moment the water's flowing, you can see. It's just choppy. I'm not sure which way it's going, in or out. I think it's going out, which makes casting to the left rather difficult. But anyway, the best place on this bridge to fish is a big channel right here on this side. As you go to the other end, it gets shallower. There's a deep channel that runs here. All the locals know it. They fish right on this spot. This is where you get the big hookers. You see the water changes to silty, sandy, muddy water there. The jacks hunt along the edge of that. The channel starts just about there actually. So I'll probably just try just on the edge of that. Where the clear water is just to start. The only trouble is the pelicans are... Yeah, I hooked one the other day by the wing. Not nice. They're huge. Luckily he got off safely. Another guy coming. They have their buckets and hand lines. Anyway. Idea. Everybody says hello here. Most people know me by now. And they'll help you if you get a big fish. You have the only trouble when you get a really big fish is to get it up. And if you're out in the middle of the bridge, it's a problem on your own. Once a guy helped me with a rope and a hook. They've all got lifting hooks and buckets, and they use them very well, expertly. I'm going to try right here, just before the water gets murky. Okay, I'm hooked up. I'm getting a nice head shakes. I can't film with one hand. I'm just trying to tire this one. It's definitely a jack. I'm just going to hold him here till he gives up a little bit. But I'm 2 piers out. I'm going to have to lift him up. I don't know how I'm going to. It's quite big. He's still head shaking nicely. He wants to go down current. There he goes. He's making a run. There's holding him. I'll have to put the phone away and deal with this fish, but let me just tire him out first. Just feel a little bit like this. Careful. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I'll come back now. Okay, had to break the video then, because he was quite heavy. It's a nice jack. Alright, you gotta watch the tail. It's very sharp. Look at that, not a beautiful fish. Grunting. Okay, it's definitely got to be tradable for some cool coconut water. Nice take. Strong fish. Okay.